Hey Coyotes, welcome to Cmstv. On today's show, we have our very first guest anchor.
The debut of CHSC Live.
Teach you about the history of Apple computers.
Bring a couple of guests to the studio with Ian Powell.
And air this week's retro video. I'm Jared Helms.
And I'm Casey Kemmels.
And Cmstv starts now. Did you know that there's a curfew for children under 18 in San Diego? Well, if not, here's Cal Tyree to inform you.
In order to cut down on childhood crime, the city of Carlsbad instated a law that minors under the age of 18 are not allowed to be outdoors past 10 o'clock p.m. on weekdays and 11 o'clock on weekends. Children can be detained and escorted home by officers if they are found outdoors past curfew. Few exceptions apply. If participating in religious, educational, or political activity, running an errand for parents, accompanied by an adult, working or coming from place of work or worship, responding to emergency, or returning from school or cultural activity. Second time, the officer has the right to charge your guardian for the transportation. If multiple offenses occur, then you can be charged with loitering and resistance to law, causing you to become a status offender. Here's Eric Kendall with more about the subject.
Curfew is a time that's put in place to make sure that people under the age of 18 are in their home. 11 o'clock on weekends and it's 10 o'clock on weekdays. It was created to have some accountability with students, people under the age of 18, make sure that they're home and safe at a certain time, so you guys are safe and there's no problems. If you're caught by law enforcement, they can take you home and hand you off to your parents. If you are a repeat offender, you can get arrested. So hopefully you're not a repeat offender, it's just the cops will take you.
This is Cal Tyree reporting for Cmstv. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Cal. Now let's send it over to our very own Ian Powell with a few guest speakers from Harry Potter Club. Ian?
Thanks, Casey. Hello, Coyotes. I'm here with Natalie McKintrick and Caitlin DeShong, and we're just going to go over Harry Potter Club. So, when is Harry Potter Club?
It is every Thursday during 8th grade lunch.
And where is Harry Potter Club?
In Mr. Lyons' room 206.
And what do you do in Harry Potter Club?
We are currently watching Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, and we will be playing Quidditch.
And we do classes like Care of Magical Creatures and Defense Against the Dark Arts. And yeah, it's awesome.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I'm sure to be there next week. And we'll send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Ian. We also thank Natalie and Caitlin for coming in. Apple has been the #1 selling franchise for many years and has quite an amazing reputation. But many of us are not aware of the extensive history that reaches back to the 80s. Here's Adrian DeLuna to enlighten you on the company's history.
Apple. You all know this company as the company that created the iTouch, the iPhone, the Mac computer, and the iPad, but you don't know everything about it. The Apple company was founded in 1976 by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. It was originally known as the Apple Computer Incorporated until 1980, when it was converted into the Apple Store and it became in public ownership. The company became so famous that in 1982, Apple became the first personal computer company to reach $1 billion in annual sales. In 1998, the all-in-one iMac was released, and in 2000, Steve Jobs became the CEO of the Apple Store. Those are some facts about Apple. This is Adrian DeLuna reporting for Cmstv. Now back to the anchors.
Have you been tossing and turning at night waiting for the new CHSC Live? Well, here it is, coming to you straight from the studio, live.
Thanks, Casey. welcome to our first edition of CHSC Live. I'm Gavin Robertson.
And I'm Dylan Tinley. Before we start today, here are some highlights of the 2012 NBA All-Star Game presented by NBA.com.
20 years after Magic Johnson's memorable MVP performance in Orlando, but you see the East down 9. Kevin Durant driving to the hole, cuff jam. Steal from Chris Paul, he goes the other way, and between the legs to his Clipper teammate Blake Griffin for the one-handed punch, and we can see that again as well. Chris Paul had a game-high 12 assists. Later, it's CP3 up to Blake Griffin, less than 2 to go. LeBron, nice dish inside to Dwight Howard, who gets the jam. That cuts it down to a one-possession game. Watch this pass from Kevin Durant. A little loose there, and Darren Williams is waiting for it. He gets the steal and the layup, and we've got a one-point game. It's getting intense down in Florida. Russell Westbrook missing a layup, but look who's there. Blake Griffin with the rebound, throw down the lead, out to 3, 150 to 147, 20 seconds to go in the game. Kobe Bryant gets fouled and goes to the line. He made the first. This is Kobe at the line for the second, and Kobe in the clutch misses the free throw, so it's the East with the chance. They're down by 2, and they're going to go for the win. Darren Williams is short on the 3. It's tapped out. Darren Williams gets the rebound. It's in LeBron's hands. 5 seconds left. LeBron tries the cross-court pass, and it's stolen by Blake Griffin. Now, Blake Griffin goes to the line and makes 1 of 2. 1.1 seconds left to go in the game. D-Wade for the tie, and it's an air ball. No good. The West by 3 over the East in a classic 152 to 149. Kevin Durant, your
Now
MVP.
a quick injury report from that game. Kobe Bryant suffered a broken nose and a mild concussion. Team trainers and doctors cleared him from Wednesday's game against the Timberwolves. He scored 31 points in the 104 to 85 victory.
And something to watch for this month, spring training starts today with several games being played from around the majors.
That's it for this first live edition of CHSC. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at CHSC_1.
And like our Facebook page, Calaveras Hills Sportscast, and on our Facebook page is recent news from around the world of sports, updated weekly, and post what you think we should discuss on the show. Now let's send it back to Jared.
Thanks, guys. Now here's the long-anticipated retro video of the week, Hall Cops.
Hey, no! Hey! Big part. Let's go.
Got me. Library card.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
The people you're about to see on All Cops are real-life people in real-life situations. Viewer discretion is advised.
We just got a call to 206. There was a reported case of breaking and entering. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh my God. Okay, we got here fast as we could. What happened?
What happened? Well, I came in, I was just down the way talking to the teacher. Kids are writing on my boards, there's like markers on the ground, like so-and-so was here, all this stuff that, you know, I don't like this kind of stuff. I don't like this behavior.
They just brought it down the halls.
Well, let's go, let's go.
Hey!
No, go. Squat. I've been in the force since about 6th grade. It's pretty... Hey, what are you doing? Take it off! Oh, Big part. Let's go.
Let's go this way. Wait, no.
We have reason to believe that you've been giving candy to your students, and that's against the district's code.
Yeah.
So we just need to take a look around. And...
Sure, feel free.
Right. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I just had a little meeting I have to get to. I'm just gonna...
Look on his desk. Hey, let's go!
Let's just see what you got back here. Library card. Wallet.
It's not mine, man. It's not mine.
What do you mean? It's not you.
It's not my
just
car.
a wallet.
It's not my wallet. Oh, thank God.
What's this?
It's not mine.
Is this? What is this? Is this answers to the algebra
It's not-
test
it's not-
in
no,
this
it's not-
movie
it's not-
class?
it's not-
It's not.
it's
Come
not-
here. Let's go. We have reports of domestic violence in class 06. Let's go. Hey, where's this? Oh, straight balls! Straight balls! Straight balls! Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Oh God! Okay, I'm gonna take it to the outside and I'm gonna Pink Panther it to the right.
Don't be a hero!
I have to, I'm a hall monitor. Oh God! No! It's really gross!
You're going down. No!
Wait. This way.
How was the doctor?
Not so good. I'm not sure if he's gonna live through the night.
Why'd you have to be a hero?
I had to. It's my job.
We didn't sign up for this.
Maybe you didn't. I vowed to keep these homies safe.
So you're distressing my patient. You have to ask you to leave.
You are a fool!
John, let him stay. I need someone to talk to.
Let's leave.
Been there since 5th period. Maybe he's made full.
It's good to be back.
Taking you to the chief!
Oh God! Got a new one, Chief.
You know I
Well, find a desperado.
Yes. All right. Well, we have one case.
bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna
Well, that's all for this week, Calavera. I hope you enjoyed this edition of CMSTV. Remember to sign up your name to be a guest anchor like me.
And you can also sign your name up to join Ian with another in-studio update. See Mr. Line for details. See you next time, Coyotes.
Have a great weekend, and remember, stay classy, Coyotes.
I'm too fabulous. I'm so fierce that it's in nuts.